Hello everyone. Tomahawk, thank you very much. Thank you. I hope you're okay. I hope you had a nice stream. Let me hop on through. Hello. Thank you very much for do you know what I had some music on and there we go, the music's back. How's it going? Hello. Hi. Welcome in. I've just realised you can't see me. So I had it in studio mode. Marcus, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome. How the hell are you? And how was the Walking Dead? Definitely shite. Because that game is rubbish. But thank you for the raid. How's it going? And Tomahawk, how was the DVD? Thank you very much for the raids. Hope you both had lovely streams. Thank you very much. And how goes your Saturday afternoon? Lucky me. Lucky me. It's a great laugh. It was a great laugh start to finish. Yeah, I can imagine. I've watched you play a couple. I've watched those streams of you playing that game a couple of times, Marcus, and it's not changed my opinion on the game. I like watching you play, but I think I've watched you play a bit of it. I've watched Iron Brew play a little bit, and I remember watching Jealous play a little bit of it. And nobody ever seems to enjoy it streaming it that much. Like, everyone will say afterwards, like, I love Walking Dead, but when I watch them playing it, they're just sat there like, so I don't know, maybe that's what I look like. Just look to start arguments and that's about it. That's it, yeah. Getting rowdy in the zombie apocalypse. Surprisingly pleasant games this afternoon. Good stuff. I never know what if there was like a tendency for games to go a lot better if you played in the daytime than if you play on an evening in DBD. I never noticed a correlation, other than you find games a little bit easier on a night. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit, because hay fever's proper beating me up this week. It's really going at me. It's clobbering me. It's clobbering time. I keep saying that at the minute. Not enough button pressing for facial expressions. I agree. The game just looks pants. Had a grand old time. Well, that's all that matters. You know, like, even if it's, do you know what, it could be like one of those things where people go to watch The Room and everyone's like chucking spoons up in the air. As long as you're having a good time, then it don't really matter, does it, how rubbish the game is. Anyway, I'll stop ragging on Telltale's The Walking Dead. Thank you very much for the raid. It's lovely to have you all in on this Saturday afternoon. I was going to say sunny, but it's not. I feel like my Go Live notification is more and more relevant because I start every stream by going, well, today it's I suppose it's a little bit cloudy today. It's not quite as sunny as it could be. As Telltale told. Exactly. Telltale's in this stream right now going, he's had our pants down. He's had our fucking pants down. 8 minutes into the stream and he's made us look like a right bunch of idiots, hasn't he? Haven't they been shut down, have they? I mean, they haven't made like a decent game ever. So That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, they have. Oh, well, I suppose that is actually quite sad. You know, I am sorry to those that lost their jobs, obviously. It's never nice to hear that a company has gone bust and people have like Telltale still exists. I don't give a shit then. I don't give a shit. I give a shit. Today's stream sponsor is Telltale Games. Telltales of your favorite games. You can hear the game. You can hear the better game. This is the game I'm playing today. I didn't mean to. Let's get rid of that for now. Really need to sort out my quick keys. Laid off without a penny. Shocking stuff. No, apparently the Game of Thrones sequel was cancelled. They were doing a Stranger Things game and that has been cancelled. And they were also doing a procedurally generated Untitled zombie game. Well, that sounds really unique. A procedurally generated Untitled zombie game, I think, is exactly what the market is missing right now. They're doing The Wolf Among Us 2. Are you sure? Restarted under LCG. I think they're working under a different company now. I think they're a new company. Telltale that exists now is just a husk of the previous one. Well, the previous one wasn't particularly fucking dense, so what does that mean? They've become... I don't know what they've become. I don't care. Feel horrible. People have lost their jobs, and I'm just sat. They worked on the Jackbox party pack, so Marcus has just been mining them for content. Or they published it or something, I think. Can't believe it. Exactly. I'm not gonna sing that. I did when Hurt came on, the Johnny Cash version came on in the car while me and Nicole were driving to York a few weeks ago. I proper belted it out. But I'm not gonna do that here. But that is basically it, yeah. Like, I'm not even gonna, do you know what? I'm not gonna stop there. I'm not gonna let them off the hook. Every time I go to open Firefox, I type in Mozilla and it don't come up and it upsets me. People sat there. There was a point and I got really mad about it at one point because that was the sort of person I was. And still am, evidently. And people were like, oh, Telltale, one of the best people making games at the minute. Because they brought out... When did they bring out Walking Dead? Here we go. Walking Dead. 2012. Everybody had apparently forgotten that they'd literally just made these two. Jurassic Park game. Back to the Future game. These were absolutely terrible. Did they do Sam & Max, did they? Right, so that's why they had like some level of you know, why they had some level of legitimacy, I guess. But those two were terrible. Like, I remember the reviews for Jurassic Park they get. I remember people saying it's like one of the worst things ever. And then they did The Wolf Among Us, which looked sort of interesting. Tales from the Borderlands, like, it's bad enough making a Borderlands game, but a Borderlands spin-off game. And then Game of Thrones, it's like, this is literally like, this is like being a mobile game developer, where you shit out like pinball machine games, but it's like, right, this time we want you to reskin it as Game of Thrones. And then that next time you're going to reskin it as Star Wars, you know, like, I mean, it's like pinball machines, but it's got dialogue in it. More Walking Dead. Batman. Who wants to do Batman but Telltale? Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't even know they did that. Minecraft. Batman. Walking Dead. Wolf Among Us. It's like a who's who of games that I'm sure are really good if you're into that kind of thing. I'm sure if you're a very big fan of your kind of narrative, story-driven games, probably really good stuff. So it's a shame about that company because they clearly put out some content that was great for people who like that kind of thing. Shut up. Today I'm playing, God, anyone who's coming from the raid and who's never watched this before, I don't imagine too many. That sounds arrogant, but it's just true. Probably like, who is this moany bastard? And you know what? You've got the right impression of me. After being in a car with you belting it out, glad I missed that one. That's just not very nice. I hope this is the reception you were hoping for when you decided to raid. Marcus don't want me to come in and just like... They don't want to come in and just have me go like, oh, I love that game. I don't know if he wants the opposite, but chat will remember that. That's good. Only Telltale games I enjoyed were Borderlands, which I prefer to actual Borderlands. Well, that's understandable. That's probably one of the only instances where I imagine that would be the case. Wait till Jealous sees this prime big hater stuff. She's the biggest hater of the bunch. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing you don't know about Jealous. Is she's a big hater. But I wouldn't call someone a hater. That's not something I'd do. Only heard of Telltale sooner. You may have saved them. I could have done something. I could have... The choices matter in this. They kind of do. You can actually make some big choices in this. Do a raid speech or a raid video. Hey, welcome to the Big Nostromo channel. For those of you joining us who've never been here before, I'm a variety streamer from the northeast of England, in a little old place called East Yorkshire. I stream a lot of games, I stream a lot of things, I stream some art from time to time, not recently because I'm a lazy bastard. I love to stream the games, and for those joining, it's a pleasure to have you, and I hope to receive a follow from you, and perhaps even a sub donation, bits, Ko-fi, buy my merch, you know, but it's a pleasure to have you in, and just a real darn tootin' pleasure. Today we're playing some Bloodborne. I love a bit of Bloodborne. It's one of my favorite games. Yeah. Last time around we got hurt by Martin Logarius, but Today we're gonna do something about that. We're gonna show that Mr. Logarius, listen, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. And if you're not afraid of Martin, then consider subscribing or donating to support the stream. Don't like how close this voice is to Donald Trump. I think it is sort of my generic American politician, possibly swaying towards Republican, but there's I'm gonna unfollow and follow for the bit, but no, it's a shame you can't do that and actually like get someone's attention. I remember like whenever I've updated my when I originally updated all my follower icons and stuff and got the Blathers thing to pop up, people were like trying to unfollow and refollow to prompt it, but we couldn't get to it. Fortunately, you can do that thing, can't you? My favourite post-raid matter is hi, I'm a streamer. That's a good one. No, So the answer to all of this, by the way, is I don't have a stream message. I need to buy some bullets. I'm also going to grind for a little bit, I'm afraid. And by that I mean I'm gonna get some items. Because we used a lot of bullets and we need more bullets. Gonna go uninstall all my Telltale games. Marcus, it's the right move to make. You know, I'm no life coach, but... No, I don't think there is a tutorial. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll get a tutorial command going at some point. It's hard to come up with them. Like, I've come up with a unique thing for all the people. You know? I thought I did do a tutorial one, you know. The good thing is I can kill these big fellas without using bullets now. They only take a couple of hits. Fun fact: while I had my starting soon screen on, I actually did a run of this area and hoovered up some blood vials. So while people were coming in, I was grinding, and now we're continuing to grind. Such is my commitment to quality and consistency, and likewise. I enjoyed Subnautica last night, by the way, and total to answer what I didn't have time to answer you there and then, so I just heart reacted. But I think I will be carrying on with it. I had a good time. Oops. Oops. What a waste. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're okay. So yeah, there will be more Bloodborne. I mean, there will be more Subnautica on the way. But I will probably keep it to a relatively late night thing. If I do more like midweek streams, those will be the streams. I need to get back on Thief at some point. I think we're long overdue some the return of Thief. Beastin, 25 out of 8, used to be the nickname of a UFC fighter. That does sound familiar. I can't quite think who that is, but I've definitely heard that before. Where's a good place to grind Quicksilver bullets? Oh, it's Corey Anderson. He's not my favourite, but I don't mind him. Soon to be Bellator champion, Corey Anderson. I'm trying to think of where is a good place to get Quicksilver bullets. What do you mean, what am I on about? You moaned about him to me like 2 weeks ago. Well, I don't, like I say, I don't particularly like him. But he's decent enough. I agree, Steen. Also, I'm a very flip-floppy person, you know, and I do tend to be quite sensationalistic. Sensational. When initially describing something. Because that's what being an entertainer is all about, you know? Because, you know, it is a word. It's just a very long way of saying it's sensationalist, isn't it? Or sensational. I don't know. Either way. You get the idea. Whenever I boot this game up and start playing, I can never know if the capture card's just performing really badly. Because This game runs so terribly. Not terribly, but it's such a weird shift. It always throws me off a bit. Ouch. So after this we will buy some more bullets and hopefully we're able to beat Mr. Man. Mr. Lugarius. Ow. It's nice that we're at such a level now where we don't have to parry these dogs either. Because it gets a bit of a we're trying to get Quicksilver bullets as well as blood vials, so it's important to try and preserve them. Again, this is truly the worst part of this game, is having to do this stuff. I mean, if you're good at the game, you don't have to do this stuff because you don't die much, but if you're like me, you die a bit and you have to keep going back and getting more bullets. And that's not fun. Oops. There we go. But that should do us for a bit. Let's see what runes we got. Physical damage reduction, higher blood vials, higher quicksilver bullets. Make additional discoveries. Oh, that's good. I should probably put that on. Not right now, but I probably should have that on. Raising stamina might be a good shout, but no, we'll be alright. We'll be okay. Synonym is scandalmongering. That's interesting. I like that. Back to Cainhurst. So, whack German. I'm not going to whack German. That's not very nice. I hope this goes okay. I would quite like to beat. I'd quite like to beat Lugarius first go. Obviously, it'd be second go. But I've been sort of apprehensive to go back to Bloodborne after the last stream of it because it ended on such a sour note. So here's hoping. It's less sour. You know? Oh. Oh. Doesn't happen very often. So I'm a little bit surprised at that happening. Wasn't expecting it. So I guess we've got to kill him. And then go, I swear I never usually kill him before going up here. But it didn't seem like I had a choice there. But yeah, I'd like to go back to streaming some Thief soon. It's just finding the right sort of theme of return. For example, like if I go back to it, am I carrying on streaming the last FM I was playing? Because that was really difficult. Or do we go for something new? I don't think Virtual Bread will ever forgive me if I don't finish off. I can't remember the name of it now, you know. But it was difficult. It was pretty, but very difficult. So, round 2. Marta Lugarius. Old friend. Howdy. I always forget that he's quite easy to stagger. Like he doesn't have. Ooh. I was right, by the way. He definitely does. Sometimes bullets do just go over him. And I think it's terrible. Why did the bullets just curve round him like that? Is there a reason? Keeper of Infinity Part 2, that's right. It is the MGS2 power, isn't it? What was she called? It was the woman who had that, wasn't it? Fortune? I wanna say? Oof, close one. Like there was a parry there. Oh, come on, man. Oh, please. There we go. The game is a bit loud and it's peaking, right? Yeah, I do have this issue a lot whenever I use capture cards. And it's like the most... It's a really difficult thing to resolve midstream, if I'm honest. Something I need to try and resolve another time. But I'll give it a go after this fight. I reckon that was a parry in my opinion. Please just... Oh, you fucking dickhead. Ah. Sound is peaking. I'll put that on and we'll see how we get on. And hopefully that makes it better. It does that big charge up explosion. You can charge attack him in the back to interrupt. Right, okay, thank you. Look how many Quicksilver bullets I've got. Oh, this game is really stupid. I remember watching H-Bomber guy talk about this game. And one of his points is that it's got the best healing system of all the games, and I completely disagree with him. I think the healing system in this game's terrible. Like, I like having as many blood vials as you do, but the fact that they're a finite item or an item you have to grind is terrible. It's awful. And it's easily the worst part of the game. Just because of the way it affects how you approach boss battles. I really don't find it enjoyable doing a boss fight, knowing that if I die I might have to, you know, bugger off and go backseat. Bugger off and go farm blood vials or bullets or something like that. I think anyone who's played these games will agree, or even who hasn't played the games, will agree that after you lose to a boss, you just want to get straight back in there. You kind of don't want to be... You don't want to be, you know, worrying. helps. The good thing about the blood vials is you can sacrifice your own health. To get a few more quicksilver bullets. Oh. Ah. That's a pain. Don't like that attack. I think, you know, should be able to do it. I mean, I could, okay, you can only do that once. But there we go, we've now got 11 quicksilver bullets. So that's good. But yeah, Keeper of Infinity, I really don't know if, I mean, it was part 1 I was doing. And I really don't know if I want to go back to it. And by that I mean I don't want to go back to it. At least not on stream. So it might just be a case that I'd just play something like Endless Rain or something that I've been saying I would replay on stream. I'll just try something completely new. Dunno. This will be the one. Oh, I didn't expect that to be able to hit me. I finished the upside down bone horde one. No, I don't think I did. I was gonna do it off stream, and I started doing it. It's really boring. It was not a mega fun mission to do. Like, I figured out the bit I was stuck on. But the actual mission itself is, I don't think it's very fun. Did that not hit him? Not like him sort of backed into the corner like this, because it just leads to stuff like that. He seems to be fighting me, like, weirdly defensively. Oh no. Oh no. I couldn't I couldn't get to his back, sadly. Oh. Doing the sword again. Oh, and the sword. Yeah, that was an unlucky run of that, I think. You know, with him sort of being, he was just backed up to the wall the whole time, and yeah, just tough. It's just a tough fight. He has a better gaming chair. He's got a little SKRS right now. It's given him a lot of advantages. Why is this happening? Please, please. Thank you. Oh dear. This has been a very tough start to the stream, I will say. I was a little sort of worried before I went live today because I'm still very tired, and yeah, I just wasn't quite sure, but I knew I needed to play a bit more of this, and I don't want to go back to just doing like one stream a week or anything, so I thought we'll get a couple of weekend streams, and at least then I can say I've done it. And if we get Ligarius beat, don't give up. If we get Ligarius beat, then that's a nice little victory. That's upsetting. No. Oh, come on. I need to stop trying to backstab him when he's doing that attack. Because when he's doing that attack, there's basically just nothing you can do about it. It's a bit of a rubbish attack, that one. I know that's a bit of a moany thing to say, but then to just sort of cast a big ball that slowly comes towards you is not a fun one to deal with. There we go, look at that, that's good, that. Not a fan of attacks like that, where enemies sort of jump up and then you have to predict the timing of when they're going to drop. Which is a big attack of one of my favourite bosses in the game. It's a big Ludwig attack. There we go. Where's it gone? There we go. We're doing good for blood vials, so that's good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that. Do that. Just cannot get the timing of his attacks down. As demonstrated. Oh, please don't kill me again. There we go. Not a fan of attacks that hit me, yeah. There we go. We might get him this time. Have a bit of this. No, don't be doing that. Not right now. There we go. I like when he does that big jump attack because it's quite easy to sort of just jump out the way of that one. I can't see him though whenever he does it. I was really trying not to rush the finish there. But we did it. That's a stressful one, that. It's so hard. Eat shit. So now we can get the weapon we want. At last. Can you get the weapon you've never used before? I hope you like it. I will like it. It's my favourite. Congratulations, Adam. And there it is. He liked his top hat, so I'll keep the top hat on.
Visitor.
Hello.
I claim no subjects, but here lieth our throne. Kneel or get thee gone.
I can't remember if you actually need to join the Covenant
Visitor.
to get the sword.
I am Annalise, Queen of Castle Cainhurst, ruler of the Vile Bloods, and sworn enemy of the Church.
Got that having high insight.
Yet
Makes you hear Murga, yeah, obey you wherever you're kicking about.
out in search of.
It's good that.
Well, and we've if I very drink feel the spreading corruption burn.
Good stuff.
Now, thou art too a vile blood, we too. The very last on this earth.
Yeah, the Vile Blood Bow is one of the best emotes.
We for the honor.
After the old make contact. You can't see it, but I'm doing the make contact. Sounds like the same voice actress as Quilana. Which one's Quilana? Is Quilana the one who you meet in Blighttown? Do you meet her in Blighttown? Is she like sat by one of the pillars? Right, here we go. Chicago. I can't bloody afford it. God's sake. I knew this would happen. Where's these on it? Oh, it is the voice actress. One becomes visible when your pyromancy flame +5. Yeah, she like sat across from where you see the merchant. I don't have enough blood vials. I mean, blood echoes. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, that's clever. Bollocks. Where can I go quickly grab some a bunch of blood echoes, do you reckon? I think you get quite a few from the werewolves on the bridge, so if I do that a couple of times, I should be able to afford it. God, what a waste. What a waste of all them blood echoes. Yeah, she's sat by one of the pillars, isn't she? But yeah, I always sort of look for her and never see her and think, God, I wonder if you have to come at a certain point in the game, but that makes sense if you have to have the +5 Pyromancer Flame. I think, I was saying the other day, like, I find it quite off-putting how sort of esoteric a lot of the quest lines in Dark Souls 1 are, and Demon Souls particularly. Like, on one hand it's cool because, you know, before, it sort of calls back to the times before, like, you know, you had wikis and everything that just told you how to get everything. And that's neat, like the idea of just discovering something new all the time and things like that. And little chance encounters happening that you just had no idea that they were there on multiple playthroughs. But at the same time, it just feels like effort to I mean, it feels like I'm having to Google, like, how to save Sigmire, how to Google, I have to Google how to do Valaire's questline, stuff like that. It's just, it's a bit much. It's a bit much, isn't it? Hey Joey, how's it going? Welcome on in. Old and hate video games, yeah. 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 That was terrible. There we go. Oh no, you don't get many blood echoes from them. You get barely any. Googling how to Google. That is a tough one. Remember the old, if you type Google into Google sort of joke? I got a lot of mileage, you know, back in the day. Up there with, like, Chuck Norris and all that. Missed a lot of side quests in Elden Ring because I never found the NPC to start them. Yeah, exactly. I think recently with Elden Ring I managed to do a bit of the side quest with the man with the two faces? The two-faced? No, he's got like a head on his armour. And he's on about like mariners and stuff. And then spoilers, he died. Sorry. This thing in Elden Ring where it tells you when an NPC is at a shrine. Something they patched it. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, D, that's it, innit? I find it very silly that it was just called D. What kind of name is that? I know where I can get some blood echoes. Oh, the bloody Crow Cainhurst's there. I don't want to do Crow Cainhurst, that's horrible. Why have I gone to Tomb of Erdon? It's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. Didn't mean to go to this one. It spoils characters' names before they've told you. Well, that's the trouble when you make such sort of silly quests that have no real direction to them. It's like you'd be doing a quest line in Elden Ring, and it'll be like, give this item to this character, and they'll be like, ah, you knew to give the ceremonial twig of blessing to me from the description of me, which is a guy with a hat. Very insightful of you. It's like, I was just talking to you and the prompt was there. I didn't know. I just got lucky. Cathedral Ward, that's where I wanted to go. My brain's not functioning properly. The menu calls me loathsome, but please don't believe it. I'm actually quite nice. Is that me you're referring to? Am I loathsome? I don't know. I need to get some blood echoes. I need like 5,000. I could do with like 10,000 blood echoes, really. I could just start doing Yara Ghul, because I need to do that anyway. Hello.
Oh, there you are. Forgive me. I'm a bit...
There you are.
No, I popped all the blood echoes.
You can have her make everything.
Steen, if you're still here, you were hoping to see the old lady be nice. The old lady is now being nice.
This will help you forget. Forget your troubles. Forget your cat.
Oh, it's him. Forgot he's here.
Your lies spin a web, but I see through your I did not learn from books. I learned it all with my own mind.
It's good stuff, that. So yeah, I think I've completely missed Eileen the Crow's quest, which is a shame. But I'm not gonna cry about it. Well, these guys drop quite a few blood echoes. That was Eileen the Crow. I can't believe it. If we kill all the people on here, that might just get us up there. The thing is, I'm gonna do all this, and I'm gonna have nothing to actually level up with. No, nothing to actually upgrade my weapon with. So I'm not gonna be able to use it after that anyway. Hello. I wonder if you can parry these guys. I assume so. Surely Cainhurst would be a better farm. Maybe, but who would you farm? It's all the ghost people. And they can be a little bit of a pain to try and farm. Because they're quite tanky. There is a lot of them, but they really sponge up the hits. But I guess when using the whip, that kind of counters that, because you can hit so many at once. Oh, I don't want to fight these two right now. They're too annoying. Too annoying. Right, let's maybe do that then. Let's go fight the bloody Crow of Cainhurst. Is it the bloody Crow? The horrible blood bugs. Oh, I don't think I've ever even tried to fight them, you know. They scare me too much. Especially after seeing what they did to you in the DLC. I wouldn't dare face them. It's fine. I'll kill these lot. Because these are like over 1,000 blood echoes each. It's good when you get to the Dream of Mensis, or whatever it's called. The Nightmare of Mensis. You can fight the whatchamacallits. The Shadows of Yharnam that just spawn there. And they're a really good... There's like a really good corridor to farm. What we could do is go to the lecture hall, because I've not done that yet. No, I've not been to the lecture hall just yet. We can go there. But I think I'll go to the Yaragul lamp and then I'll turn backwards. But the good news is that we can buy Chicago. So we'll do just that. How has the sound been? It was actually peaking for me at one point during the Marta Ligurius fight, so I don't know if it's something I can necessarily fix.
Welcome.
I don't want to talk to you.
Farewell. May you.
We did it. It's here, I think. No. Yeah? Yeah. It's alright when you're talking a lot and there's not loads of floating screaming faces about, yeah. Not a big fan of those spells. Very scary. They remind me a lot of fighting Gale in the Dark Souls 3 DLC. See, there's a lot of stuff that looks like that, don't I? Ah. There you go, we've got some more blood to pop there. I'm gonna have to fight my nemesis, the One Reborn, soon. Oh, you get a lot of blood echoes from these folks. Hello. Oh, you need to be stood there, don't you? Wait, grab me. No. There we go. I'm sad Ian wasn't here for this. Ian is a bit like Patches the Spider.
Oh, Amidala, have mercy on the poor bastard.
It's good stuff, that. Don't think you ever get in here this way. Or do you go from the second point? Where is the other entrance to, Do you go from the nightmare? No, you get to it from the... You get to the nightmare from it, don't you? You go from Yaragul, don't you? When you find Mikolash's body. I remember now. Hello.
What a joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know. You're nigh on a beast of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods.
Okay. I want to hear him to
Are your feet as fat
tell me to throw myself to the wolves.
Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge. Throw yourself to the wolves.
Off we go. But there aren't actually really any wolves in this area. It's mostly just those slimy students. I think the students might be really weak to the whip attack. Could be wrong. So if I hit them with that, oh no, they're quite weak to anything really. Where we go now? Was the student what you wore as Leland? Yeah, I think it might have just been the regular villager garb. It might have been though. Lovely chalice dungeon crafting stuff. Been doing that a lot recently. Adam's vampire Stephen Gerrard is slowly taking over. Here we go. Thought you were doing the Staggy Zam first. No, not quite that one. I don't think I could do that. Vampire Staggies can be a future entrant, definitely. She's ringing a sinister bell. I don't even know where she is in this area. A bit further down, I guess. Let's torture her. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember it either. I don't know if I want to do this area right now. It's not the best. What time are we on? I'll probably only stream for like a couple of hours today, as I'm still very tired. And I don't know what I'm doing with my evening. But hopefully we'll make some level of progress, you know. We beat Mr. Ligarius, and that's the most important thing. Hello, Joe Person. How's it going? I'm very much enjoying your stream last night. Oops. Oh. Big tree in the way. We're eating chops and chips for my dinner. Those who didn't ask, I'm happy to know about it. What is a chop? Is that like a lamb chop? Or is it some other form of chop? I'm unfamiliar with the term. I had chips for my lunch. Chippy. But I didn't have it with anything, so I felt slightly undernourished. I then did have a rocky road from Costa, though. I was waiting for you to pop out. Dear me. Dear me. Where's the bridge? Oops. Oh, is he poisoning me? He's got the cane. I don't mind these two as NPC invaders because they're not quite as ridiculously overpowered as some of them tend to be. They don't have like loads of health like the other ones. Where are you going? Oi, oi, where are you off to? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you. And every single NPC invader does that as well. They just spam you with shots. Goodness me. Just desperately trying to get one little hit in. It's a pork chop. Of course it's a pork chop. What was I saying? Lamb chops. I never used to like pork chops. I used to have them now and then. But the fat was I always found horrible. So I was never a big fan of pork chops. Decent amount of Chicago upgrade in there. There is, and we're picking up quite a few crafting materials as well. So hopefully, this is it up here where Patches kicks you. No. I think I always miss the bit where Patches gives you a kick. I always mean to go to it and get kicked. But I tend to just go past it. Yeah, great. They go very dry. Yeah, they're really not for me. This is where the big rock throwing giants are, aren't they? Do indeed have a top hat. Top hat's good stuff. If I remember right, the giants have very happy little faces. Hello. Oh, that's not fair. Very wary of what a precarious situation I'm in right now. Position. Might be alright. Any reason to actually go back up there? I don't see anything. Precarioristic. Is that what I said? I didn't say that, did I? Matter precarious. That's good, that. What's this? Oh, it's just a particularly dark bit of rock. Is she in here, the bell ringing lady? Yeah, she's up here, isn't she? Can I hear her? Yeah. Hello. Unlucky, as Lelamo would say. You're making a joke on sensationalistic, right? A callback. You can't use callbacks on me because I just don't remember. I'm gonna regret actually progressing with this level, aren't I? Because this means I'm gonna run into the. It means I'm gonna run into the what you call it, the big brain. And that's never fun. Look at his happy face. Very jolly. The Winter Lanterns, that's it. Oh, the Winter Lanterns this here, innit? Oh, there it is. I got those sedatives. Do you take the sedatives before fighting it? I can never remember. You did say winter. When will you fight the winter lanterns? She's just ringing a bell. She was just ringing a bell. I mean, I might be able to just sneak past her. I can't remember. Oh! Jeez! Right, I'm going to take the sedative beforehand. And I hope that's enough. Christ. Do you know what? I'm off. I'm off. There's too much riding on this. I nearly went right down there. Oh my god. It's the frenzy. The frenzy. It's happening. Have I missed the shortcut by any chance? No, it's up there, isn't it? Right, down we go. I don't think anyone can blame me there for choosing not to toil with the lantern. I'm sure Lelamo is in chat calling me a coward. But that's just how it is sometimes. I could die anywhere. There we go. I think there's a really good rune down there somewhere. I'm not going to get it right now, but I think it's like a fully upgraded rune inside that cave. It's a bit of a pain to get to though, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to wait for you to acknowledge Vinter. I've acknowledged Vinter on multiple occasions. I don't understand. Is there more to the joke than... No, I haven't. Vinter. Vintner. Vintner Lantern. What are you on about? Thank you. You're welcome. I don't know where to try and fight. A vintner is someone who makes wine. Right, okay. I don't know whether to try and fight Amygdala. I'm really bad at fighting Amygdala. I think probably one of the hardest bosses in the game for me. Amygdala, not the queen herself of Naboo. No. 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 Where do you get twin bloodstone shards? Is it... I feel like some werewolves drop twin bloodstone shards. Bloodborne, twin bloodstone shards. Hemwick Charnel Lane. Possible drop. Common drop from gargoyles in Cainhurst Castle. Large viper pits in the Forbidden Woods. Wolfmen in the Forbidden Woods? Where are the wolfmen in the Forbidden Woods? It's just the snake men, isn't it? Also a common drop from the giant in the lecture building. Well, we're not near that. I think we'll go Cainhurst Castle then. We'll fight the gargoyles maybe. Buy them from the Insight Bath. Can I... Oh yeah, they might have unlocked actually. Because I know it sort of staggers what you unlock, but I can never remember how it works. Oh yeah, I can. Nice. Is it just 2 that I needed? I feel like it may have been 3, so I'm gonna buy another just in case. Making myself very dumb in the process. The Forbidden Woods, well, they're forbidden for a reason. They're full of nasty nasties. Needed 4. Wolfmen are pals, surely. Wolfmen are the opposite of pals. They're the least pally you're gonna get, I'm afraid. They're the antithesis of pals in this game. There we go. We need 1 more Bloodstone chunk to upgrade that again, but we can start using it now. Might as well just do that. We finally have the weapon. So now we can carry on playing the game now.
Welcome. What is... Very well.
Might be able to... Oh yeah, the runes. I always forget about the runes. I should have decent runes for... I might have even better runes now, you know.
Welcome. What? Very well.
I think I'll start leveling Blood Tinge at this point.
Farewell.
Goodbye. Right, one sec. If I go... that... Oh, that's only at full HP there. I think that's still probably the best one though. Good stuff. It's going to be a very strong little weapon. Look, while I have curry. I hope you enjoy the curry. I need to start using Evelyn. I can't yet though. I need to get Blood Tinge up some more, I think. But I'm gonna start leveling it up anyway. I'm gonna start upgrading it. Hello Haribo, how's it going? Welcome in. Is that not only 2 blood gems? Was what only 2 blood gems? I think I did. Yeah, I put 3 in. Don't have any in this. But I'm not gonna bother. This one I've only got 1 in, but you only need 1. What are my feelings on Ceaseless Discharge? If you need to get it checked out by a doctor, probably. I'm only kidding. It's not a good boss fight, but I like it. I like it in its own special way.
Farewell, good me.
So we can do Yaragul now? Yeah. What tier? What tier? Tier. It was, yeah, I think it was like the bottom tier. I think it was an F. For sure. At least twice I've seen Tom kill it within 10 seconds. I've never managed that. I think I get killed by it more often than I'd like to say, to be honest. Because I can never get it to do the thing you need to do to... I can never get it to grab onto the ledge. It always sort of disobeys me. Ow. Oops. Oh jeez. Where's the bell lady? Because it's a bit pointless killing these until I've dealt with that. Quicksilver bullets! Well, that's good. Hello. It also may be a bit pointless me using the alternate attack while I haven't leveled up Blood Tinge too much. Because I think it scales a lot with that. Oppa Hoop strikes again. That is very Tama Hoop. Do you know what? If I was to rank all my favourite areas in this game, this would be on the lower end, I think. I'm not the biggest fan of this bit. And I think it's because it probably comes down to it being one of the areas that still kind of scares me a little bit. I still find this area really intimidating to do. Probably more so than any other area in the game. I think these lads might be resistant to blood attacks because of the blood moon, right? Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that I've made myself underpowered going into this area. Ow! Oops. Hello. But it's fine, because I think the weapon in this mode still scales quite a lot with dex. Yeah. Hello. So while using this weapon in its alternate form, for anyone that didn't know, it essentially drains your health constantly. But while using it in this sort of two-handed mode, but it's also more powerful. And you know, you do all the samurai anime stuff. This weapon is just a boring Rikuyo. Rikuyo's too hard to get. You know? It's not just in the DLC, it's at like the hardest point of the DLC to reach. It's horrible. I won't be shamed for not using Rikuyo. You have to literally just finish the DLC, exactly. You know, you have to, in order to get to Rikuyo, you have to get past one of the hardest bosses in the whole game, Ludwig. Yeah. They made one of the most interesting weapons the hardest in the game to get. I mean, obviously you can just sprint in and grab it and die and that's it, but like I say, you have to beat Ludwig to get there in the first place, so it's hard as it is. Oh! You have to kill them to get it, I think. It's a drop from the second one. Oh, is it really? Oh, Christ. Then yeah, that is very tough. Are those three lads down there? Yeah, they are. I sort of skipped all the Hyperion... Is it Hyperion? Hyperion jail stuff. So I think I missed out on some stuff, maybe. It's fine. I don't think it was anything I needed. I think it's probably permissible to not do that stuff on a second playthrough, or multiple playthroughs in. High Pigeon Jail, yes indeed. Yes, indeed. I very nearly re-enabled the drawing redemptions this stream. But because it's not going to be the longest stream, I thought better, you know. But they may come back when I'm streaming this week. We'll see. I'd like to get back to doing some drawings soon though. What? Getting plenty of Quicksilver bullets, which is nice. Would you like to know another word that I've never been a big fan of? Similar to uncouth and much to my chagrin. When people say boon as like a plus or like a positive. For example, in that instance, if I'd said there's a lot of Quicksilver bullets in this area, which is a bit of a boon. I don't like that. So naturally, what that means is I'm going to start using it a lot until I really like it. Like how instead of being able to redeem the sound alerts, people just reference them now, yep. It's created its own sort of mini culture. Oh dear. I don't want to do this bit. But the lamp's broken, isn't it? I don't want to fight these, they're too hard. So hard. It is grim. It's so grim, this bit. Oh, they're all so strong. Just kite them outside and then fight them one by one, yeah. I usually, if I'm honest, I usually don't even fight them. I usually just run past them and don't bother. I've done it once or twice and I feel like that's enough. It's like certain optional bosses in the main game, I feel like, or in the other games, I feel like once you've done them, you can say, yeah, I've done that boss. There's no real reason to do them again. It's like Dark Souls 2, I want to eventually actually kill the Ancient Dragon. Ah! I want to eventually kill the Ancient Dragon, just so I say, yeah, I've done that. But I haven't done it. I've just tried and gone, nah. I may have made a mistake here. Going under the assumption that the dogs are going to stop chasing me. But they might not. Blood echoes. Hello. Ancient Dragon is boring, yeah. That's what I mean, it's like, it was a case of, I could do this, but is it really worth it? And you don't really get a significant reward out of it. So, you know, if you look at like what incentivizes trying to beat a difficult boss in these games, there's multiple things for most bosses. But when there's like not even a single motivating factor for that, it's not satisfying to beat. There's no reward. You know, there's no real bragging rights. If you try to boast about it, people would just say, what, you really have the time on your hands to fight the Ancient Dragon? I don't want that. I don't want to be judged. Is there a more horrible insult in the world than you've got too much time on your hands? I hate when people say that. I think it's horrible. It's a real horrible thing to say. It's like, who are you to tell anyone what they should do with their time on their hands? Have you slaved over philosophy and determined what the best use of a person's short time on this earth is? I doubt it. Who's to say, you know? We were going to play Elden Ring until Adam played Malenia. It didn't look fun. And I've heard nothing good about that boss. She looks cool. Got a really cool sort of visual design, but yeah, does not look enjoyable to do. And when I googled Elden Ring Malenia, it auto-filled immediately with like the top result being Elden Ring Malenia cheese. Which is the case for a lot of bosses. Not even necessarily difficult ones, but the speed at which that came up, I was like... I try to tell people I beat a boss, but then I'd just be atted by someone saying they've done it 7 times. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. Like, there's no use trying to get some sort of bragging rights with these games, because somebody's always done like a no hitless run. No hitless, that doesn't make sense. A hitless run. A no hit run? A no hit or hitless run. Either way. Somebody's always done it better. Like you say. So yeah, I beat the game, enjoyed it. A no hitlessistic run. I might just run straight down and do I could just go and do Orphan of Cos? Not Orphan of Cos. One Reborn straight away. Sensationalistic. One Reborn, yeah. We were having a lot of trouble trying to remember that boss's name the other night, weren't we? What were we playing? Were we playing to? Were we playing like DBD or something? I just could not think of that name.
Farewell.
I seem to remember usually having more levels at this point. Like, what level am I? 56. That's probably about average, isn't it? You're probably finishing the game at about level 80 to 100, aren't you? I don't know. Whenever people are like, oh yeah, what level are you and stuff like this, I never know what, like, relative to place in the story and other people, like what is correct. Maybe I've usually done a few chalice dungeons or something at this point. I don't know. That is, of course, a lie. I rarely bother. What am I doing? Get your head in the game. Is there any stuff like I've sort of missed? I could try and do Amygdala. We'll give Amygdala a little go. I'll probably get Chin and just kind of back out of that fight straight away, because she's not the most fun. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. I think she is a fun fight. This is also a bit of a odd thing. I've realised over time that I always sort of gendered Amygdala as female. But nobody else, not many other people seem to do that. And I don't think there's any indication that Amygdala is any gender. It's some sort of, like, you know, Lovecraftian being kind of thing. I think it might just be because the name sounds quite sort of traditionally feminine. Amygdala sounds a bit like a, you know, an old sort of noble lady's name. Ending in an A, if you're going off like classical. It is a part of the brain. I realise, I do know that, but But because it's weird, because the game pronounces it amygdala. I was saying in the last stream that obviously it's pronounced amygdala by us, by most people. But in the game, Patches refers to amygdala as amygdala. Yeah. So Patches kind of Patches is a fool. But I like that pronunciation. I think it does sound like a name. He is a spider. Don't trust his English. I reckon and Patches probably has a better grasp of English than me. Hello. Missed. It's probably smarter to do this fight with Threaded Cane, because you can reach the head easier, can't you? This is going to be peaking the audio. But lots of people also say amygdala. Yeah, I imagine it's probably one of those that's more common than you think. I think if you do this fight with like a build suited to the cannon, it makes this fight a bit of a doddle. Because you just fire a big cannonball at its head. I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's get the cane out. Even though the cane is quite underleveled. Maybe not. Nope. Shouldn't have done it with the cane. You can hit the arms as well, can't you? Oh yeah, they're like glowing, aren't they? Oh. 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 Quite hard to really figure out what's going on. Not doing terribly here, actually. I would even go as far as to say we're doing pretty good. All things considered. Here we go, this is where things get a little bit dicey. It's always sort of funny when you fight giant enemies and they start like stomping about, because usually the stomping attacks are quite easy to dodge, aren't they? But it's funny when they do that, because you're like, well, you're just making it easy for me. Obviously that's not really what's happening here. It would not be accurate of me to say that the boss is making it easy for me. Oh! Oh! Laser beams. on. Oh, we did it. Yeah. Well, thank you, Loloma, for telling me you could hit the arms. Because I probably wouldn't have caught on for quite a bit of that fight. God, what a mess that was. That was not a. That was like not a sort of skillful or deft way to approach a Bloodborne boss. I probably made that look easy because of how silly I was in my approach.
Very well, let me
One in the Chalice Dungeon is one of the worst bosses in the game. I remember you saying how difficult it was. Do you have to fight that for the trophy? I feel like you don't. Because I would have had to fight it, and I don't remember fighting it. Maybe it would have been easier because both of us were doing it, but I don't think
May you find your
I don't think I did. Can I use Evelyn yet? I don't think so. No. 18, we're one level away. You do to get to Cainhurst, right, so would have done it, but I would have had your help, so wouldn't have been quite so terrible. Need 8 Bloodstone chunks for that. I think you get quite a few in this next bit. We'll go have a little go at the old one reborn in that case, because I think you can just basically run straight to it, can't? Or do you have to open? Do you have to go through the teleporters and sort of open the way to it? Oh god, I can't remember this area. I think I usually try and get through it as quickly as possible. You can bomb it straight to him, okay. I think I'm going to do that, because like I say, I'm just not the biggest fan of this area. I'm not very good at it. It's one of those where I prefer to... Oh, I've only got 3 blood vials. How's that happened? With this sort of area, I generally prefer to run to the boss and then sort of play the area backwards. Oh, right, okay. Next to a werewolf. I think I know the one you mean. It's like, is it like over the bridge or something? If I jump out of here, do the stuff up here, this might be where you mean. In a house. I need blood vials anyway, so I'll do a bit of the area. I think you get a few decent drops. Oh dear. Do you remember that guy called Dame Drops or something? Or Dame Drops, who used to review food? That's something that I just reminded myself of when I said those words in that order. He was one of those who used to review food in his car. Is it this? Is this the one you mean? Horrible thing. It is chunks, yes. Good memory. Oh! Hello. Almost every item in this game mapped out in my head. I think I probably do for like the early areas. Like Cathedral Ward and stuff. But when you get to this part of the game, this, like I said, this is normally the part of the game that I just sprint through. So I have less of it in my memory. I want to get the rune where you get back blood. No, where you get back health for visceral attacks. I like all of the I like all of the runes that are based around visceral attacks. I think I tend to just like run all of them basically, because there's somewhere. I think there's somewhere you get like more blood vials or quicksilver bullets from visceral attacks. Just realised I've said that a bunch of times. Making me want to play again, but wouldn't turn my PS4 on. Lilimo, do you remember when I stopped you midway through our co-op playthrough to say, Lilimo, come look at all the skeletons on the walls. They're all crawling to get up. Unlike, it was a chicken korma curry, thank you for asking. As much as I would like to lie and say it was something spicy. This ain't that kind of place, Tom, I hope. I don't mind a korma. I quite like a korma, you know. I think I was always a big fan of a madras. I think that was usually my go-to. But I could have a korma. Do you know what? Sometimes I'd even crack out the old butter chicken. I hate these enemies. They're bloody horrible. I think if they grab you as well, it's like an instant kill. Gotta be a little bit careful. I always say with these games that there's always a boss or a couple of bosses in each game that everybody tells me is really easy and that they never have trouble with, but I will always be there like, no, I find this boss really difficult. Stuff like the corrupted monk or the corrupted monk phantom in Sekiro. Nito, I guess, maybe. Dark Souls 1. In this game, for me, it is the Orphan of Kos, which... No, it's not the Orphan of Kos. Stop calling it that. The One Reborn. They both look a bit similar. I always have trouble with this next upcoming boss, despite everybody telling me how easy they are. Lelima versus the Living Failures. Spinach curry sag is my favourite. That's nice. The One Reborn, or some say the One Rebornum. Is that the house over there? I've got like no bloody... Whoops. I've got no... blood vials. And that was kind of the whole point of this excursion. I've actually lost them because of fighting this thing. So, you know. Can't tell if you were saying a sag was nice or just responding to top by saying that's nice. I can't remember the last time I had sag. Sagaloo? Is that what it's called? Oh, blood vials. Yeah. I don't know if I ever had one. I was a big fan of Jalfrezi as well. Might be third to Madrasam Rogan Josh. That's interesting. You don't hear a lot of people say Rogan Josh is a favourite. I think I only had it twice. And I can pinpoint both times I had it. This is the one, innit? There we go. Yeah, Rogan Josh I remember quite liking, but I don't think I had the best example of Rogan Josh. So yeah, for me it was like Madras, Jalfrezi, and then probably just like tikka masala or something. I know that's really boring, but a nice creamy tikka masala really hit the spot for me. And I won't be shamed for saying that. I ain't even done Dark Beast Pal yet. I think if you carry on... Oh, what's this? That is a very ornate door for something that is non-interactable. Tikka masala is tasty. It is. It's a good time. So this is the door that's closed off if you come here earlier in the game. You can't get through there. Are we going to try this with 8 blood vials? Could do. But we've got 30k blood points, so it might be worth leveling up. Nah. Now we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. I hate this boss. I'm so bad at this boss. You'll finally be able to see me fight it and be able to tell me where I'm going wrong with it, which is a good thing. I think we might have done this exercise before. This bit's so cool. See what I mean about how it does kind of look like the Orphan of Kos when you see the sort of skeletal bit at the top. Campanology big in the From Softverse. What is campanology? Bell ringing, right? Then yes, yeah, it is, isn't it? So with this boss, it helps to yeah, you have to begin. It's a bit like the Tower Knight in Demon Souls. You have to first go up here and kill these ladies, because I think they heal her. If you don't, her, they heal him. It. I've already gone through 2 blood vials, so it's not a good start. It's not a good start. Quicksilver bullets isn't really what I want. Got good music, this one. Shit. Don't really want that to happen. Here we go. Now I may have to go kill her before I do anything else, which is a pain. Hello. There we go, we've landed our first hit on the boss. Oh! This boss is weird, he kind of like drops body parts out of the sky that fall on you. I think if you stand in one place for too long, that's when it gets you. I like his chanting throughout. It's very creepy. When a boss is very obviously about to do a big AoE attack, it helps to run away. It is the Dredge. Am I kind of fighting this a bit too carefully? Like, I don't even know. At this point of most people... Have most people sort of dealt with this by now? Just go Harmony falls over pretty quick. He did fall over quite quick there, didn't he? But then he does that, and he just drops stuff on me. Like that, look how much health I've lost. Oh. I think the one reborn lives in my head rent-free. And I fight him very slowly. And then he batters me, and then I get upset. And then the cycle carries on. God, yeah, he really did sort of go down quick there. There we go. Yeah, maybe, I don't... I think I must have just, like, tried to beat him while I was under-leveled once. And just had loads of trouble with him. And just forever, like... maybe just like forever had it in my head that he was really, really difficult. First try. And it was actually first try that time. There he is. It's Mikolash. Ah, of course. Off we go. Off we jolly well. I like the sort of lecture building stuff. It's not like a real big part, and it doesn't really... I don't know, it's not like the most exciting. But it's cool. I think these guys are like real weak to fire, but I could be wrong. If you were in the game, you'd be one of the people in the streets moaning about everything gone wrong. You would. One of the people in the home. And I would come and knock on your door and you would say, "It's all your fault." You'd be that lady at the start who shouts at you and says, and blames the people coming to the town as the reason behind everything. Whoa! Someone nearby is trying to whack me. Oh, you're there. I missed. Thought that said mooning for a second. What said mooning? Who's mooning? Oh, Lalima. Lalima mooning everyone in the streets. Can't believe it. They've gone too far this time. The nameless moon presence, beckoned by Lawrence and his associates. Pale blood. 3/3 chords. That's it. That's your entire. That's your entire hint on how to achieve one ending of the game. That's it. which is, I think, many consider to be like the best ending. Not best as in like it's the best one, because it's not, but best as in it's like the one you have to do the most to get. This guy's gonna kill me. I've been silly. I've made a mistake. I'm out of here. I'm out. Hello there. You get a lot of quicksilver bullets for. I've got a lot of blood echoes, so that's good. Let's try not to die, if avoidable. Where's the bit? Where's the bit I'm looking for? It's here. We did it.
This cannot be. You cannot be. No, you didn't. Lord Amygdala? How did this come to pass? Now, wait just a moment. Do you think ill of me? Me? Indeed, I should think not. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now, you're witness to a miracle. And all the stronger for it. You should appreciate it, if you've a grain of gratitude in you. No matter. Such... Oh.
Lovely spider.
Well, my apologies. On the good grace of a certain god, and the way he meted out his love.
Was he always called Patches the Spider? Was he called Patches the Spider in the old games? In the previous game? I think he was when he is called that in Demon Souls. It's quite neat. Right, let's go level up. Can use Evelyn now, which is good. Is he a spider in Elden Ring too? He's not. I think he might be called Patches the Spider in Elden Ring, but he's oh, he's Patches the Hyena in Demon Souls. He is, isn't he? Yes. I think he must be called Spider in some games, though, isn't he? But no, he's not a spider in Elden Ring. It's just a merry young chap.
Farewell.
There we go. We've now got the sword and the gun of the playthrough. Patches the Untethered, is it? I might just buy a bunch of blood vials. Should I? Yeah. Could do Dark Beast Pal. I'm going to get some blood echoes first, but then I think I might just try and do Dark Beast Pal. I'm trying to remember what the easiest way to get to her is, though. I think you have to... Dark Beast Pal is another one who I weirdly gender as female, without really any reasoning. But then I guess I gender most of the bosses as male, so... Oh no, was I? Weird name associations. I don't even need to shoot these guys. I've got so much damage now. So much damage output. You get to a certain point in the game where you can kill these guys in one hit. It's great. Just one whack, dead. Does anyone have a favourite iteration of patches? I think probably this game for me, but I also like him in Dark Souls 3. And how you kind of reach the end of his storyline in the DLC. I wonder if I can just aggro these wolves to death. Get that. Don't even have to worry anymore. Pate in DS2. Yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, Pate is good. Voiced by Peter Serafinowicz, isn't he? Which is good fun. Yeah, and that's a good little storyline, isn't it? Because it's him and I forget what the other guy's called. Like, it starts with a C. You do some of the death cries as well. That would make sense. It does sound like him. Yeah, I like mild-mannered Pate. Probably worth just doing that one more time, and then maybe trying to pop some blood echoes and get another level up before trying PAL. God, I've been getting the urge to play Dark Souls 2 again from playing this, which is a sentiment I'm sure many resent. I don't know. It's I don't know why. Something both horrible and comforting about Dark Souls 2. How many shots can I kill this in? Quite a few. I swear I got to a point I had Blood Tinge leveled up so high in one playthrough that I could shoot one of these and kill it in one hit. But that might have been just my imagination. Not just my very dramatic imagination.
This town's finished.
Gotta remember to kill him, because you do get the bullets off him. Great weapon. And a pebble. A pebble on top of all that. That's good stuff. I was laughing at the gummy bird there. I was thinking about the gummy bird earlier. I could maybe go on a little binge watch of gummy bird videos. How much do I need for a level up?
Very well,
About 3,000.
Farewell, good mate.
Hopefully can do that. Well, that was excessive, but you'd rather have more than too little.
Farewell, good mate.
You've been thinking about getting Elden Ring done. When I was watching Adam play it the other day, I was thinking about playing it a little bit more. The issue is I'm not very far in it, so getting it done is a big ask. I've been thinking about playing a little bit more of it, I just can't be asked. I really can't be bothered. It's too much. There's too much game. It just didn't draw me in. How about you, Steen? I know you were sort of considering getting back into it. You resigned to the fact that you probably won't finish it for years. Yeah. So your 99 hours are going to the in-game time to beat the final boss. I really can't be fucked. 99 hours of that game. It's not going to happen. I mean, the thing is, like, I might play it, I might beat it, but it'll take me a very long time because I'll just be beating it a little bit at a time, you know? I certainly won't be doing, like, hours and hours on end of it. Which way do you go? Is it through here? I know that there's the... Oh, God, will you not follow me, please? Leave me alone. Oh, this is here. Oh, it's you. Right, you're not. Oh. Leave me alone. Oh, Jesus. He's just stood there. Stood there in the doorway. Nice. Right, here we go. Dark Beast Pal. I'm like proper ignoring basically all the quest lines at this point. I'm not too fussed. Hello. It's a good start. Oh. Really good start. Too many attacks like that on this enemy. Like, what is even happening when it's doing that? Oh, I should have probably attacked it during that bit. Have a gunshot. Oh. There we go. Spark Hunter badge. Oh. Sparked him out. Clip of you being demolished by Pal is probably the funniest. It is brilliant. There's a clip I have of I could actually pull up the audio of that clip where me and Lelamo are playing through this game and we enter this boss arena and Lelamo walks through and I'm running towards it and Pal jumps over me and just drops on Lelamo and kills them instantly. And they just start laughing. It's too good. What are you all doing here? Taking a lot of damage there. So we're back here now. Well, they've dropped something. Mostly rubbish crafting stuff there. I don't know why I've run back out into here. I might as well just go use the lamp back here. I can't remember. At what point do you get the key to go to Upper Cathedral Ward? I thought I would have had it by now.
Well, what? Very well.
Do a bit of vitality. Why not?
Very well, good.
Right, I think I am going to leave that there for today. So it was only going to be a little slightly shorter stream. So I hope that is okay with everyone. I'm gonna call it to an end because I'm just a little bit tired today. Thank you for hanging out with me though, and can't believe interactive gaming, your greatest achievement, is unlisted on YouTube. I'm sorry. It is good, that one. If you don't mind, we'll go raid someone. Go and do a little raid. Thank you again, everyone, for hanging out today. Big thank you to Tom Hoop and Marcus for the raids. I'll give them another shout out because that was very generous of them. Okay. Oh, there we go. Shut up eventually. And then yeah. Big thank you again to those two for the raid. And we'll sort of hop off and see who's kicking about. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever raided. In fact, I have, but it was a very long time ago. Let's go raid. See if I can spell this right. Okay, that's good. We'll go raid Ian B, who's doing some Power Wash Simulator. So if you want something nice and relaxing after all that slashing and crashing and whatnot, Ian B's playing some Power Wash, so go say hello to him. But thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your day, your Saturday. Have a good one. Take care. Goodbye.